Natalia, Alba, the path of the rose. Beloved ones, when we open our hearts, remain in our soul portal, on the bridge to the God worlds, there is an inevitable threshold that every one of us must face, our own heart and the many traumas we have collected through countless incarnations, in this plane or others we have had. A path of the heart that my guides have been calling the path of the rose recently, that many of you are now walking into, after the massive Emerald Heart Awakening initiated last year, and that now reached its peak on the 88. A path in which both women and men are now activating your higher rose hearts, initiating yourselves into the path of divine healing, coherence, and masculine correction, for the female is the one who awakens the masculine, as the masculine sustains her. As we move into the 88 passage, a solar and galactic vortex, inviting us to reconnect with our sovereignty, and higher heart, symbolized by the rose, a multidimensional spiral that, when galactically activated through our thymus and monadic self, also activates the three flames of creation, unity in us. This portal, aligned with Sirius and the Sun in Leo, together with a new moon in the same fiery sign that Pluto activates, represents a powerful burst of galactic plasma, healing our rose heart, so we can then activate our blue rose in our heart, a metaphor to indicate the activation of our thymus, which is the activator and the transmitter of the guidance we receive into the physical. The path of the rose goes beyond the old meaning of what this word and all associated with it used to be. It is a path in which now both women and men as sovereign beings join, to restore both pillars on earth, for both are equal to sustain creation. To achieve this planetary work, we first need to heal our hearts multidimensionally, restoring all timelines in which there are unhealed wounds. Many of you are now healing trauma from the many timelines you still exist in, and continue reviving, until you heal simultaneously, for all is happening now. To ascend, healing human and galactic trauma is essential. Otherwise, we cannot ascend if we still carry residual energies and wounds within us. As Leo in this 88 passage remind us, the heart is a temple and a multidimensional gate, a receptacle of light and an alchemical crucible where the human is transformed into the divine. In this path of the rose, we are invited to first heal our sexual organs, the second chakra, and emotional bodies of all the female repression in both, as men have been too repressed to ignore their female energy and their emotions, empowering only, in a distorted way, their masculine principle. We then restore the divine masculine, too, our solar body, and start the embodiment of both principles. For now, all we heal is not just focused on one polarity but on the restitution of both, which is what allows us to become sovereign. It is a stage in which we no longer fight to survive, for we feel now safe and sovereign of our lives, knowing we are always sustained by a higher intelligence. We heal wounds of having loved and not being reciprocated, knowing the greatest source of love is within us. As we remember this truth, we break our protective cocoon, the armor we have around our heart that did not allow love and light in, and start living with our hearts fully open, for us and all. We reconnect to pleasure, life, joy, and gratitude, and we start living from a space of complete alignment with who we are, healing spiritual distortions. We come back to unity, which is our main aim when we chose this dual world, retrieving unity within and all Earth's structures. In that stage, working with our nervous system is essential to heal trauma from it and our DNA as well, as it is the only way to reprogram the body to think differently, as it has been accustomed to remaining in pain, in alert, responding to often imaginary or past threats for many years. Somatic healing is essential to teach the body how to begin again, so we can walk unified and whole, not afraid of what we once experienced, or of our personal power. Only after having worked on releasing all pain from our system, can we start integrating all the light upgrades that many of us are already experiencing, and that will increase as we step into September, for the eclipse season will be a great source of plasma, and changes like never before in our path. All is preparing us to become sovereign, reclaim our wisdom, and continue anchoring the unique codes we brought here to contribute to our planetary transition. The more we disconnect from what disturbs our mind, energy field, and emotions, the more connected we will be with our divine, authentic sources. May you continue dwelling in your hearts, being light beacons as we transcend the ashes of the old world, beloveds. Within infinite love, Natalia.